What's everybody doing? I got a new computer and I'm going to try a stream of a chess game with this new computer. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it looks okay, sounds okay. It's something I'll look at the end. Coming into here, rated 1206. Just going to do my standard setup. And yeah, the green screen looks kind of funny behind. So I'll have to keep working on that. We'll just keep going with my standard sort of setup. So he could take here. And I don't want him to do that, so I'm just going to go right there. Could have brought my piece out here, but I don't think that's good in the long run. Because then I think he can do that center fork trick. He could take and go there. Okay, so he castles, which is fine. Let's get my last piece out. And do I care about that piece? Not particularly. So let's go. Let's go here. Right? Attack that piece. And then let's castle next. So we had a good weekend, very relaxing. Watched Chicken Run, which is a 25-year-old movie for movie night. American Heritage Girls Trail Life and church, and we had a grocery pickup. So very fun weekend. Now what's he gonna do? Come up here, come down here. His bishop is stuck, so I can take it whenever I want. But yeah, I do think I need to castle soon. And that's just the benefit, I think, of not being pinned. He can come pin me whenever he wants, but I kind of always allow that to happen. I just don't like weakening my pawns right here. There's something called like a fishing pole trick, which maybe I should have thought about how to pull that off. Where you start pushing this pawn up the board before you castle. And it allows you to have a really nice tack against the king. DonBoonzo, 1225, playing out of Germany, is my opponent. I'm coming in 1206. I've been on a bit of a winning streak. I mean, I've lost a few games, and I drew 2 recently. But yeah, it's been pretty good. So he's either going to ignore this threat, in which case I'll probably castle. Also, too, could he go here? No, because then I could just go there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and which one should I take first? Ace is pinned. I think I'll go ahead and if I take here first, he takes back, and then I take here, he takes back. He'll have like 2 sets of double pawns. I think I'll do that. That looks good for me. And then I'll castle. Okay, and time to castle. Okay, so he has double pawns here, double isolated pawns here, and double pawns here. So there should be some weaknesses in the position. This piece can never get pinned now because his Actually, all of his bishops are gone. And this piece is still pinned. Can I put pressure on it? No, not really. There's no way to get over there. This piece is protecting this one. So I think just a minority attack over here is what I'm going to do next. That's a really good spot for that piece, and I normally don't like him having the knights coming in. Yeah, I kind of thought he'd do that. So if I force him out, he takes, I take, then I'll still be protecting this piece. So let's try that. I was thinking I was going to drop that, but I don't think so anymore. Oh, that would line up with this piece though, which is not that great. All right, so he's still got the double pawns. I still have an advantage there, and it would be nice to swing maybe this one into that spot if I can at all possible. Yeah, because I like protecting this right here. Okay, so it's only a couple minutes into this match, and already most of the pieces are off the board. I don't know if that favors me or not. Actually, oops, sorry. Both of these pieces are now undefended. So it's time to swing this piece over here and start making some sort of an attack on the left side. Also, this piece is undefended too. I kind of want to get my queen out of this spot. I think the first things first is to bring this piece over to protect here. Okay, so now he can move his piece and then put my piece here in jeopardy. So let's just do this first. Let's just keep an eye on this guy right here. And that queen now is actually protecting this piece and this piece and this piece, all the undefended pieces. So his next move is probably going to be to move this knight and to do a discovered attack on my queen. In which case I'll probably either drop back here or drop back here, depending on where that makes me safer against the knight. So here, the knight can't get to me. Here, the knight can't get to me. I think I'm going to stay on the dark squares for now. Let's stay right here for the moment. And then I should always have a sort of a plan of where I can put this bishop because I don't want him to get stuck. But if he takes here, I might sacrifice here. He takes again. I take, and then I don't know if I have enough pieces really to make a move on his king. But it's all even. However, he's got the doubled up pawns, and his king is a little bit more exposed. My king's safe, and all my pawns are safe. So interesting. Okay, so he's going to try to double up, I believe. So now do I want to do this? Actually, don't really know what that does exactly. Or do I want to start attacking here? Let's see, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Yeah, I'm feeling like I should give myself always an out here, some loofed, and then I can always bring this bishop back in here and apply some pressure right there. Okay, that doesn't really worry me um, for now. I don't know what the plan of that is, but I have plenty of defenders here. In fact, if I can get the queen right there, then I'd have. Oh no, I wouldn't. I was gonna say I can come in here and he can't, but he can because he would have two pieces. All right, let's keep hiding this bishop. Also, here's another piece defending there. Yeah, this doesn't really change anything that I'm doing. Now this piece will be protected twice, once here and once here. So his next step should be to get this knight in the game. But I'm still very, very safe. Very, very safe. So I don't know why my screen's kind of like fuzzy where the green screen is. I think it's just that my lighting's not that great. It's funny because I've been working so hard at kind of getting this the way I wanted it, but okay, so I don't want him to have that. And I do want to keep advancing, so let's just do this for now. Here. Yeah, just do that. Now if he pushes down, I don't know. I mean, I could take. Yeah, I just really like my position here. Okay, let's. Oh wait, do that. Mm-hmm. So I gotta really do that. Kind of lock this side off a little bit, just for now. I'm a little concerned if he like kind of sacrifices and I go up here and then I wanted to put my rook here, but then it's being protected. So I'll probably have to bring my queen back to protect this piece right here. Mm-hmm. So protected, 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 protected. Everything is protected. He's pretty solid for I would say, kind of a tough position that he's in. Here, this now only has one protector, this knight. But I should be able to start picking apart his position. Don't know how yet. Maybe here, here, here. Well, I was going to do this anyway. So, I'm missing something? Takes, I take. Also, that made this knight vulnerable. That was his only protector. Can I do anything with that? I'm just going to move this over for now. Okay. Again, this knight is now vulnerable. So do I crack here? Here? He takes. No, I can't do that. Hmm. What about here? He takes, I take, he takes, I take. That seems pretty good, right? What do I lose in the end? I lose this pawn, he loses this pawn. But don't I have something better because he's got all these doubled pawns? Um, hmm. See that again. Here, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Yeah, let's do it. Let's open things up a bit. So if he went through with all of it, he would lose both of these, and I would lose both of these. Okay, let's just do it. I'm not too worried about this queen check because he's blocking his own check right there, his own ability to check. And I think if he doesn't take, I think I wouldn't want to take here because that would bring the knight into the game for some stuff. And so I would just want to push up one more. All right, we'll pre-move this because that's what I want to do next. If he takes back. And I got a pretty cool schedule invite. Yeah, I'm just looking at all the vulnerable pieces to his attack. We'll see what he does. He's really taking his time. Maybe I took my time. Wow, a minute and 47 seconds just to make that move of a pawn two pieces up. Maybe that's not so great to take that much time. Just my semantic stuff. Later. Yeah, we'll see how this works on this computer, if it's glitchy at all. But I like where my queen is placed. He has no more bishops, which always, I mean, bishops and knights, I have a hard time with those. Okay, great. So he wants to bring his queen into a more solid position. He's probably going to go ahead and come down here to try and trade queens, I believe. So instead of letting him do that, I think I'm just going to push over one more. Will that mess anything up? Don't think so. Because that would undouble his pawns, and yeah. So I'm not going to let him do that. I'm just going to move over. I think that's the right move. And oh wait, you know what? Maybe I do have to let him because this now gives him an extra piece against here. Here, he's got an extra one now. So I'm going to let him trade queens if that's indeed what he wants to do. Wait, does that make sense? Hmm. Yeah, I think it does. If he wants to trade queens, so be it. It helps him. But then I'll have some attacking possibilities on some of these pieces. And it'll be a locked up position, which is good for his knight, but what am I going to do? If he gets his knight to right here, then he's got a triple fork on all these pieces. All right, 7 minutes to go. I like this. I always like it when my pawn chain is going um, toward the bad guys. Okay, did I figure this one out? If he does that? Um, maybe I didn't. I think I just have to take back. Am I losing a pawn here? I messed up. I messed up. I mean, I've got to take back. I think I just lost a pawn. I think I just lost a pawn. Okay, not really sure why I did that. But yeah, let's trade some pieces. I mean, it's nice to know that this piece for now is stuck. So he takes back. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he's thinking if he wants to trade queens first. Trade queens would completely undouble his pawns. Okay, is there any back rank stuff? No, there's nothing. This is a check. This is a check. Hmm. Man, really screwed that up. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's not so bad. All right, we'll go here for now. Putting pressure on two pieces. Watch out. There's a check right here. But I kind of want to keep my king here just in case I need to bring my piece over and have a piece defending it. So that's difficult. Okay, should I let him trade on his terms? I think I do. Do I go down or up? I think I go up. Up here. If I take it would completely undouble. Yeah, let's just go up here. I'll put two of his pieces in jeopardy, but I think all he has to do is just move his rook back to here, and it would cover everything. And then this piece isn't even in jeopardy. Wow. I probably misplayed that somehow. Probably misplayed it. I think that's his only move. 2 pieces under attack. Only one way to stop him. Good move by my opponent. What if I brought in this piece to start looking at attacking things? Can't really go down and hurt me. I mean, he could come down here. Yeah, let's try that. All right, a couple of things under attack. Now I've got 2 pieces on this one pawn. He's up by a pawn. How did he get up by a pawn? Oh, chess is frustrating. Chess is so frustrating. But I think I might win some pawn here. And now I'll always have this check when he moves out of the way. Which is nice. Which is nice. If I can win this pawn, it would be a way to get right a pass pawn to queen. But he's got his options. He's got an extra pawn. They don't look that pretty. Mine's in a nice pretty chain. I've got the bishop, which is good for in games. He's just got the horsey. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Now he's got them both covered. Now he's got this covered here and here. I didn't even think about that. I mean, should I make him move this piece? I mean, if I do, it doesn't really accomplish much. I don't think it does. What's my plan? Do I really have like no good moves here? I gotta do something. I think I might just attack it, see what happens. That might be the wrong move, but I'm still covering this square. My king up next move. Watch out for any infiltration. All right, 6:45 to go. Thank you for staying with me this long. If you haven't yet, go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. We play a lot of chess, not a lot, a couple games a week. And we talk about faith and grocery hauls, large families, things like that. It's been a pretty fun channel to have, and I'm excited to kind of look forward to seeing things in the future that I wanted to remember. Okay, should I move? Yeah, I got to move this back because otherwise he's going to trap my bishop. Okay, so we're at a bit of a standstill, aren't we? I think I can move this forward, and that helps me a little bit. So let's start with that. Gotta always watch out for knight checks. Right now there's none. But as I start to move my king up, then, I gotta watch out. Okay, so he's gonna bring his king in. What about this? What about trying to attack this double pawn over here? He's gonna protect it like this. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. There's this one that's kind of vulnerable. I don't know. Mhm. Okay. He takes and he can no longer move his piece over to the side where he was doing it. Might open up something for me. If he doesn't take, I'll probably just take, and then he's got kind of a long-term weakness right here. Might be able to reroute. Okay, you can't take. Oh wait, look at this. Oh no, I was gonna say, okay, no, let's do that. Okay, we'll go after this pawn here. Here to here. Oh, shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. He's gonna win one of those pawns. Gosh bless. Yeah, knights have just always been so tricky for me. Okay, so if he goes here, I'm pretty safe. If he goes here, then he's got this. So let's go right here. Yep, good move. Good move by my opponent. I might still be able to win this one, though. Yeah, knights are so tricky. Sometimes I just want to take him in the beginning of the game and just call it good. Just say, okay, I've got his knight. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Mm-hmm. Okay, he takes that one. Well, now I can't go here anymore. I go there. He can't put me in check. So let's just go there for now. I mean, he can put me in check, but he'd lose his piece. Okay. Now we can do what we were trying to do earlier. Shoot. Oh man. Nice, nice job. And he's gonna put me in check again. Wow. Very nice job. I think he's won this one. I think he's won. Wow. Very cool. Very, I mean, not cool, but it was a very good move. If I go there, then he can catch. You can go here. I stop that. Oh man, I think I need to. There's no way. I think there's no way because he goes right there and then I can't stop him. And I can't get over in time because I went to the wrong spot. Wow. Wow. Good job, man. Very good. Mm, so good. Such a good ending for him. Um, there was a period of time where I was up, and it was, well, right here I made a mistake. Right. Yeah, when I got forked, of course. So right here I needed to go D2, get away from this fork. The knight move. That was like a tricky knight move too because it wasn't what I was looking at. I was looking at that, and I was looking at other ways he could put me in check, but he wasn't looking to put me in check. He was looking at kind of protecting himself. And then I was winning, I believe, when I had everything doubled up. Oh, here it's even a draw. Where was I winning? Boy, you have to go way back to find me winning. Here, winning by only one. And yeah, I wanted to go D2. I was thought of, I thought I should have done that. Going back even further before everything got doubled up. Okay, so doubling the pawns is not that big of an advantage. After I doubled up the pawns, oh, it was a big advantage, 2.3. So what did I miss? Oh, I missed a free pawn there. That wasn't even having to do with the doubling the pawns. Okay, so doubling the pawns gave me half a pawn advantage. All right, well, thanks for watching my stream. Thanks for watching the new computer. I hope it worked out okay, and I'm going to close this out.